What's up, guys? It is Sunday, day 122, I think. I apologize, there's no video for yesterday, Saturday. I recorded about 2.5, 3 minutes when I went to pick my mom up from work last night, and the sound did not work. Hopefully it's working for this. But I kind of look at it as a blessing in disguise for that particular video, because I've been feeling increasingly down since losing my job on Tuesday, and yesterday was not a good day for me emotionally, and that really reflected in yesterday's video. So I'm kind of glad that the sound didn't carry over, because honestly, I need to put that kind of crap behind me. So today is a new day. As you can tell, I'm out walking. Hopefully the wind is not too much and you can still hear what I'm saying. It turns out there is a pretty nice walking trail behind my buddy Dave's apartment. And yesterday and today, it has been unseasonably warm for the end of November. So I am taking full advantage of that today. And I'm going for a walk around this track. I'm going to try and do 2 times around. And that should bring me to just shy of 2 miles. It would be like 1.5 miles actually, I think, because it's about 3/4 of a mile around. So we'll see where it ends up being in the end. After that, I'm going in Dave's apartment. We're going to hang out and play some Magic. I brought my computer and stuff with me so that I can apply for a couple jobs when like if I get knocked out of the game or anything, I can go sit down and hop online and apply for a job. I'm really hoping to hear back from Xerox tomorrow. Like, in a perfect world, they would call me tomorrow and say, hey, can you come in for an interview for one of these permanent positions? I would go in for an interview and start training for this new position come next week. That would be perfect. But we'll see what happens. I am trying to remain positive and upbeat. I am definitely a little bit disappointed that all the stuff that I had wanted to do, I didn't get to do because of catching up with bills and poor decisions on my part. But really, I thought it out, and I really probably only spent $200 on like just myself on things that didn't matter, like going out to eat or going to a movie and stuff like that. I think I only probably spent about $200 doing that out of everything that I made for the almost 2 months that I worked there, and that was close to $2,000. So I don't think I should beat myself up about it, really. It sucks that the stuff that I wanted to do and get done didn't get done, I never got tires for the car. Haven't been able to give my buddy Matt any money. He's the guy I bought my car from. But trying to stay positive, and the way I look at it, I'm going to have a new job quick. I gotta keep that frame of mind that it's going to be a quick turnover this time, instead of the 1.5 years, 2 years, however long it was last time. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking, that's what I'm feeling. I need to get back to my walk because it's probably crashed. I will talk to you guys a little bit later. What's up, guys? So it is technically the afternoon of day 123. It is Monday. I'm tagging this on to the end of the video for day 122. Reason being is it mainly concerns events that occurred yesterday. First off, I want to say I'm sorry that I've been slacking in the videos, you know, not filming certain parts until the next day and putting them with the day before and not getting certain videos uploaded and all that. And I haven't done anything about getting the old videos moved over to the new channel. It just, I don't know. I'm not quitting or anything. Don't misinterpret any of this. I'm going to continue to make my videos and continue to try and push through this challenge and continue to lose weight and try to improve my life. I'm not by any means hinting that I am like ready to give up or anything like that, because I'm not. Just lately, it's been difficult to get motivated to do things that I have to do. Really, losing the job last week hit me harder than I expected it to. As I mentioned earlier in this video, it was really bad for me on Saturday. Like, I was really, really bad up here on Saturday, and the sound for that particular video, it was only like a 2.5, 3 minute video, but the sound didn't save correctly or whatever, so it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because it was a whiny video, and I'm tired of sounding like that. I'm tired of sounding like I'm like, woe is me, I don't have this, I don't have that, but blah blah blah. It's getting to the point where I'm tired of that. The whole point behind the 365-day challenge wasn't just to lose weight, it was to change my outlook. And I feel like I'm hitting a setback right now. But the thing with setbacks is that you don't have to let them define you. You can push past them and get through it. And that's what I'm trying to do. That light is making weird things go on with my face. I apologize. There's not really anything I can do about it without getting up and messing with the blinds, and I don't feel like messing with the blinds. So yeah, the reason I wanted to add this onto yesterday's videos, the thing I wanted to talk about is, I've mentioned before how sometimes certain things can happen, and no matter how minuscule they are, they can like mess with my head for the rest of the day. So I went over my buddy Dave's house, and before I even like went and knocked on his door and said hello, I went to the track behind his apartment to go for a walk, and that's what I was recording in the earlier portion of this video. And the intention was to do 2 laps around, but as I was finishing the first lap, I got a text message from him asking if I was there yet, and I told him, yeah, I'm behind your house, I'm starting my second lap. And he's like, oh, well, we're going to Ramshorn, which is a restaurant around here. We're going to Ramshorn to meet up with Ray and Dan and all that. So I'm like, okay, well, that's fine then. I'll call it quits here. It was a mile, so I wasn't. It was more than I expected myself to be doing that day, because of I was worried about weather and being cold, but it's actually been really warm the last couple days. That's Michigan for you. 62 the other day, the end of November. That's ridiculous. And then 2 days later it'll be like -10. But we were going to do that, and then I was not aware, but our buddy Roger and his girlfriend Sarah, they showed up at Dave's apartment, and they were going to, I guess, and cool. We all decided to take one car. So we took Sarah's car and Roger was driving. We went to Ramshorn, had lunch, everything was fine, hung out. We're on our way back, and there is a woman in an SUV to our right in a lane that is about to get on the freeway. That lane, that's what that lane is for. Well, at the last second, she apparently decided she didn't want to be on the freeway because she barely turns her blinker on for a second before cutting Roger off. And then I don't know if the person in front of her slowed down and she had to slow down or what, but she slowed down really quick. So Roger he hadn't slammed on his brakes yet, but he had to kind of slow down really quick, and he honked his horn because the woman cut him off. She deserved to be honked at, in my opinion. Well, apparently she didn't like being honked at because then she slammed her brakes, causing him to slam his brakes so that he didn't rear-end her. So now tension's getting a little heated, and Roger's kind of like me. I have road rage issues. I really, really get pissed off when people do stupid things on the road because it's dangerous. You are in a dangerous freaking thing. You shouldn't be acting that way. You should never, never slam your brakes on purpose in front of someone like that. Ever. No reason for it. So we end up getting stopped at a light, and we're still behind this woman. Roger's starting to calm down, fine, whatever. Light turns green. This woman starts to go super slow. And I'm not talking like she was just slow to accelerate through the light, like she was intentionally going super slow. So now it's like, are you kidding me? So Roger goes to get over to the left, in the lane to the left, so that he can just get by her and be done with it. Without signaling, she cuts over in front of us again in the other lane, blocking us to prevent us from passing her. So he gets back over in the right lane, thinking maybe she just, was changing lanes and isn't paying attention to what she's doing. Nope, she gets back over in the right lane in front of us to keep us from passing her. She is deliberately changing lanes to block us. So now it's getting heated, Roger's honking at her, this and that, and he tries to get over again, and this time she does it again, and, we almost hit her this time, and it was just freaking absurd. It's like, who the hell do you think you are that you think you have the right to get behind the wheel of a car and act like that? On top of that, I'm pretty sure she had children in the car with her because I saw smaller arms in the car at one point. And it's like, you're going to act like that with children in the car? So it was ridiculous. And the thing is it doesn't really affect me. I wasn't the one driving. I should let it just roll off my back and be done with it. But here we are, a day later, and I'm still pissed. I'm still thinking about that. And it didn't help that I had to go drive my ma to work, then take this thing to the DHS and come home and all that. So I'm, out driving today, and even more people are driving like idiots. I wish that I had a switch in my brain to keep these things from getting to me the way that they do. That's essentially the moral of the story. Anyway, that was essentially my yesterday. We went to Ramshorn, had some food, had that little issue with the driving, went back to Dave's house, played a crap ton of Magic throughout the day. At one point in the evening, Dave made breakfast for dinner for everybody, just, because. So that was a lot of fun hanging out with everybody and playing some Magic. I feel like that's, all I really talk about and do lately, but it's like, I've got really much else going on right now, especially now that I am sans job again. But yeah, anyway, I will talk to you guys a little bit later for the actual video for today. We'll see you then.